I smell rabbit.
Be safe. May the animal Archon protect you.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Jewels from Leeway. Come take a look. I'm the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. Nice to meet you.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment. Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
Wheel of Life. Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, do you think we could take...
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. On time!
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things?
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly. Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. Oh, is that how you see it? I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. At your age, these kinds of fleeting fantasies are normal.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, let us pick.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something. Take a look around. There's sure to be... Take a look around. This pair? Soft, puffy, and very comfortable. Certain to make a little girl Well, in this case, a woman, look quite adorable. After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls. They're practically a badge of cuteness.
Bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child in public.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Take a look around. This is a historical relic retreat. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Take a look around. This pair? After all,
Bloomers? I'm sure.
You sure?
Well, if you insist, I'll just use them as an extra pair of pajamas. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have, for example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Welcome to Good Hunter.
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are. This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because...
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Why don't you order it? Good Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind.
What?
It's been getting quite busy recently. What does Lisa like to eat? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian. A lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that...
Why don't you order us? I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat, for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
You sure? Can't change it.
What?
What does Lisa? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally... A lady tends... Today's recommendation...
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever... Eating salad is like piling on more and more elemental power. Raw, unfettered energy applied indiscriminately, with no elegance or control. It's the first mistake all magic users make when they're learning. But then again, if one genuinely had so much pure elemental power that they could solve any problem they wanted, that would be a different matter entirely.
You sure? Can't...
What? I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality. At least, those are the
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine together. Finished ordering? Sit here.
I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
A fine choice. I'm pleasantly surprised. A truly enchanting dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am simply brimming with elemental energy after that.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library.
I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Haven't you heard? You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Some flowers for... Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the scent. Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flowers for Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't...
Some flowers? You want my help? I don't know if I have the best taste in flowers. I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat, though. I think it's a rose? Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? These roses were bought from a traveling merchant a few days ago. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them. This is the only bunch.
You sure?
I can see you put a lot of thought into this. Have you ever heard of the Witch of Purple Rose before? I thought that after returning to Mondstadt, I wouldn't have the chance to see fresh roses again. This seems like a good sign. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things with...
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy!
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on...
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it! Use your elemental sight to look for clues!
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight. prosperous commercial for it, and I'll live that. Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke. Gosh, all I can think about is D-Luke.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight. Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolf. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
The neighboring
Your master.
Hard work is all there is to the craft. Take your pick. You'll
and merciful.
Mondstadt welcomes you. Welcome to Mondstadt.
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
Haven't you heard?
I'll host an expedition at the adventurers.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail.
Ad Astra at...
Forth, my blade! A touch of frost! Huh?
I'm the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. Nice to meet you.
Swift and merciful!
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Forth, my blade!
Empty chest. Good for storage. I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt...
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none-too-friendly troublemakers. It's like you can read my mind. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's...
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge...
Not to worry.
Why is that...
fun.
Whoa, so... It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions. Yep. Come a little closer.
Take me back.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
I kill you.
How did you...
I have no... Tell me. You have no...
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian. Although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. That's the one.
Otherwise...
Then again, and it does...
Yeah, it seems like...
As far as my duties... Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me? Are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment. You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss... But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Look! Over there on the shelf! Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many... Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat travel guy was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Gusha Biat? Gusha Biat?
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Gusha Biat?
Please be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.